Hopefully it is working. I came on a little bit early just to see if there was any technical glitches, if I could sort them out before 10 o'clock, but it's been really smooth this morning. Feels like it's all just worked perfectly this morning. So hello if anybody is on just now. Somebody sending me a cheeky message. So yes, it says nobody's watching at the moment, but hopefully everybody that's a subscriber should receive a notification to say that I'm live, and then hopefully you can all pop on and say hello. It would be really nice to see you guys. So I had a fresh, crisp morning. There's no snow yet, just there's been a lot of rain and wind and stuff like that, but it's been nice and fresh and crisp anyway. So as I said, I know I'm a few minutes early, so I'm just going to wait for people to come on. My name's Dina McBride. I am a psychic medium. I got my gift through unstable. I got my gift through 5 people watching. KCD, hi. Oh, it's nice. 7 people. It's growing. It's happening. Hi, Siraj. How are you? So yeah, we'll just see who else comes on. Anybody who does come on, please make sure that you have subscribed. Tyler Rio, just so that you know that you get the notifications to say that I go live whenever I do go live. So anybody who's watching, please don't be shy. Please just say hello in the comments so that I can see every single person that's on. Even just a little emoji heart, anything like that, please just let me know that you're here. It says at this, hello, Amin, how are you, my darling? So yes, I really hope that you're all going to enjoy this morning. Came on a little bit early, as I said, to try and get the make sure it was all running as smooth as possible, that the sound was working, the chat was working. Hi, you and Cameron, but hopefully it's not to the point where it's completely glitchy. So Kirsty Lyle, hello my darling, how are you? So nice to see you. Really nice of you to come on and join in. Any of you that have came on, please make sure you've hit that subscribe button and feel free to share it anywhere that you can share it. The more people that see it, the more people that I can kind of get the subscribers. Dina McBride, her Facebook, thank you. And please make sure adding me on www.Anita Reading. I am on Twitter, Anita Reading also. I've been posting some things this morning. I've been trying to get it out there as much as possible because I really want to kind of step things up a little bit. I want to try and move away from Facebook and come onto a YouTube channel rather than doing it through Facebook all the time, just because I don't really like what Facebook stands for. It can be quite fake. So as you know, I'm not a fake person. I want it to be real. I want people to know that when they come on, you know, I can't go and find out the information by people through here and stuff like this. So it's a really good way of kind of showing people what I can actually do. I completely start channeling and stuff like that. So what I would like to do is maybe just play some ambient music and get everybody a little bit relaxed and calmed, if that makes sense. Hopefully it should work. Let me see. I don't know if you can all hear that. Let me know if you can hear this. I have some incense burning. I have already saged this morning and cleansed. I have some sage. Give thanks to all good things in your life. Make sure you're always being grateful for any blessing. Even waking up and taking a breath is a blessing. Food is a blessing. Water is a blessing. Give thanks for all the things that you feel are good in your life. And even sometimes we need to give thanks for the things that we don't feel are good, because within that situation there will always be a lesson or something to teach us. Do you like the Tibetan music? Is it something that you would normally listen to? Is it anything that any of you use for meditations? Or 9 people watching meditation, and share it as much as possible. As I said, I came on a little bit early, so we do have a few minutes to kind of just wait for people to come on. And yes, I have a few meditation music too, very calming. I really enjoy music. Good, Casey. It is really beautiful. This kind of music just relaxes your vibration, relaxes your energy, and allows your body to be comfortable, allows your soul to be comfortable within your body. Focus when we want to manifest something or when we want to achieve something in our lives. We have to really focus on the positive, focus on what it is we want to achieve. It still says 9 people watching, so please, I hope that there's going to be some more people come along and join us in the next few minutes. And hopefully it doesn't get too overloaded. I was kind of hoping that it would be quite intimate this morning so that I can be really focused and give some good readings to people. So I was reading for people, but sometimes when I'm on Facebook, it's so hectic, it's so chaotic that it can be very fractious and all focused, a lot more detailed. But that's just the energy that I have. I've been awake since 5 a.m. this morning, been up and cleaning the house and doing everything that I needed to do before I got ready. I've even done some card readings as well. So I'm just going to do some healing on the left knee. I'm not sure who it is. I looked at you and Cameron's name when I felt it, so I'm just going to do some healing on the left knee. Is that yours, Ewan? And all I do is focus on healing energy, sore bones. I will send healing in abundance for you, and I don't know if your left knee's flared up a little bit more than normal, or that's one of the main places that you. 10 people watching, so anybody else joining in, please say hello within the chat so that I can see who's all here, and hopefully, like I say, do some readings in a couple of minutes. My incense has gone out. Scarlett, hi my darling, how are you? Have fun with your meditation and your 5 a day, Scarlett. Have you been keeping them up? How are you feeling with it? Hopefully it's definitely helping you feel better. Thank you. Just another minute and then I'm going to turn the music off so that I can fully concentrate and fully focus on the energies that's in the room. I'm doing so good with them. They are definitely helping. Oh, fantastic, Scarlett. That makes me so happy. So, so happy. 10 o'clock. Okay, so I'm just going to end the music. So I was hoping to do some readings at 10 o'clock. So, Casey, I want to come. It was your name I was kind of drawn to as I was listening to the music. Your name just kind of kept standing out to me. So if it's okay, Casey, I would like to do some spiritual reading with you. Spiritual reading is where I connect in with the spirit world, and if they have messages for you, then I must bring them forward. I'm getting a lot of pain in the right side of the neck. To you, Casey. So I do always write things down because I'm very forgetful. When I'm spiritually channeling, I do forget things. So pain in the right side of the neck. Thank you, Casey. Now I do get a female energy above you. It feels like a grandmother energy. Is Dad's mum passed, please, Casey? Sorry, son, I like to wait for responses. I don't want to go too fast. And I do get a real restriction in to know your mum's mum. That's fine. Maybe they've had an issue within this, or it could even been something like choking or complete restriction of the throat. So I'm not sure if you've lost somebody. It could be suicide, misadventure, something like that. But there's definitely been a big issue in the throat, and I get a case that you yourself have maybe lived with tonsillitis and things like that in the past, please. You like the colour blue, Casey. I had to have blue on today, so either you like blue or somebody around you wears a lot of blue. I've been getting stomach issues. Sorry, Dina, it's glitching, Dina. I've not caught some of that. Okay, so what I was saying was, I get a grandmother energy, mum's mum being important, and it feels like, I love blue, thank you. It feels like somebody's had a thread like it's connected to a male, and I would say a younger male. And did you also suffer from tonsillitis quite a lot when you were younger, please, Casey? We're up to 11 people watching. If you are tuning in, please say hi in the comments. The more people I can see in the comments, then the spirit will guide me who I have to give the readings to or who I have to connect in with. I'm just doing a reading for Casey D at the moment, and I would appreciate if I'd have making me go all over the place and tune into that person. So I want to give Casey my full attention and focus. Now, also, I'm getting an issue with a tooth right at the back on the left, please, Casey. Morning. So I'm just waiting for KCD to come back to me and give me a response. Yes, younger male, not my family, but my partners. My sister suffered a lot of tonsillitis. That's fine, Casey, as long as you can understand me. I'm just reading for KCD at the moment, so if everybody wouldn't mind not kind of say hello, of course. Not sure about the tooth. Don't worry, it'll come out. It will make sense. And when I am reading for somebody, please, anybody else that is on, please, if you could just hold off with the messages into the chat while I deal with the reading that I'm doing at this present moment. The 9th of a month or the 9th month, which would be September, being important for you. I was also getting a lot of stomach issues when I first started talking to you. Feels like the grandmother had issues with her stomach before she passed. She's quite a funny energy. Keeps freezing. That's okay. It'll come back on us. It just, YouTube does that sometimes, but it will just reconnecting. So don't worry too. Hopefully hear anything, Casey. Sorry, if you struggle to hear something or if you don't pick up something, just ask me to repeat it and I will. Not a problem at all. Connecting from, can't think of stomach issues or the 9th. That's okay, Casey. You can have energy around you and somebody who feels like an aunt or a great aunt energy. And can I ask, is Bill or William important, Casey? Do you get stomach issues, Casey? Have you been having issues with IBS or something similar? And also, Bill is my granddad, my mum's dad. Thank you. He steps forward to let me know he's around, but also female with him that feels like either your aunt or a great aunt energy is also around. And I was asking, do you yourself please get IBS or a stomach and bowel issue yourself, Casey, please? No, my sister does have a lot though. That's fine. So that's connected to your sister. Has your sister been going through a hard time just recently? If they're bringing her up, it could be, sorry, I'm just writing that wrong. It could be if they bring things up about your sister, it could be she's going through a hard time and maybe she needs some guidance or help. I don't believe he went to church every Sunday, but I do believe he had faith in his own way, if that makes sense. Do you like Chinese food as well, Casey? Have you been eating Chinese lately? Or does your sister? And with you, I'm getting a really sore right, I want to say behind the knee, going down. Thank you. Chinese food being important. Pain in right leg. It's kind of like at the back of the leg, though. It goes behind my. Love a Chinese. Thank you. Have you had one recently, please? Or are you planning on having one? Now, also, I do get a nice shiny new phone box. So I don't know if you're looking at a new phone at the moment or you've just taken out a new contract or something like that. Missed that about the leg. That's okay, darling. So I get pain behind the right leg. It kind of goes behind the knee and down the calf. So either granddad had that or you yourself have that. Normally when I feel pains, it's connected to the person that I'm channeling or even the energy and spirit that I'm channeling. So that's why I'll try and connect it. If it's not yourself, it would be the person in spirit that's got it. Your granddad gives me, he wants you to know that he passed as peacefully as he possibly could. No new phone. Don't worry. Like I say, I see a nice shiny new phone. That's my gran. Her leg was bad. Thank you. She's a very efficient woman. She was a very efficient woman. You know, she's very independent. She likes to do everything she possibly can for herself. She doesn't want to be a burden. She can be quite strong, you know, she can be quite she can be quite direct when she wants to be. Yeah, feel free to join Find the Donuts, but at the moment I'm just reading for KCD, so if you could just hold off commenting until I'm finished that reading. That sounds exactly like her, thank you. Don't get me wrong, you know, I've got a calm energy about me, so she can be very calm and very diplomatic and talk about. Thank you. Now also I feel like She's showing me, I don't know if you're changing the one at your front door or you've just been talking about you needing a new one, but that, again, they give me little things like that to confirm we're still around you. Thank you, Finder Donuts. And I also feel, Casey, sorry that glitch. That's all right. Have you ordered a new doormat, please, or have you just been looking at replacing a doormat? I don't know if it's got to the point where it's, you know, it's not looking the best, or you want to change it, or you want to alter it. Your granny. And also this morning, just bought one, thanks. Also this morning, I was looking at like wooden Venetian blinds. So I don't know if you want to change your blinds to some kind of wooden blinds, or you've just put Indian blinds, but I was being shown wooden blinds also being important. Getting a lot of pain in the heart. Now, when I get pain in the heart, it can indicate that somebody had underlying heart issues passed from the heart, or somebody suffers from anxiety. The way I'm feeling it, it feels like there's 3 parts to it. So that could be that there's been an issue with one of the valves and it's taken 3. My mum has them in her sitting room. Thank you. So has mum been having issues with the heart, or did somebody around mum have issues with the heart, please? Like I said, it feels like there's 3 parts to the issue, or there's been 3 things connected to the heart. So it could have been in the younger years, we've had a situation with it and we've had it fixed, and then later on in life, there's been another 2 situations, because it doesn't feel like it's just been one. Thank you. I do get a little bit of a distance emotionally with you at the moment, Casey. It kind of feels like either you're trying to remove your emotions from people, or you're trying to kind of protect yourself from evidently getting hurt. No heart issues with mum. Do you know if somebody around her had a heart issue, i.e. husband, brother, something like that, had an issue with the heart, or has had issues? And I get 3 issues. Good morning, Claire Craig. I am just doing a reading for KCD at the moment, so if you don't mind, just nobody messaging. And again, you can ask about things and you can find out. Also, is November important for a birthday or an anniversary, please, Casey? He's got quite a cheeky energy anyway. Thank you. And is the name Michael or Mikey important, please? Because Archangel Michael just popped out. I'll just wait for your response. I'm just writing down the card, possibly to do with the heart. I'm unsure. Don't think November is important. And no, Michael. Okay. Again, you can ask about the November, even a friend of the family. He feels, actually, I would say he's late 50s, very early 60s. And I would say a great uncle or something like that. He makes me feel he's been at least 15 years plus. So you can ask or you can find out, because sometimes, Casey, we're just not physically aware of these things. So I always give you what I feel, and you can ask. And please feel back. And I'm pretty sure on my YouTube channel, you can write reviews, or you can write things underneath. So when more things make sense to you, or you've connected more things, please do come back and write this. Card 1 is Archangel Michael. This is a beautiful card. Archangel Michael is probably stressful changes. You know, they are changes that really need courage. They really, and you know, go into it blind, if that makes sense. If you try preempting it or expecting how it's going to be, it's definitely not going to be the way that you expect it to be. So try and just relax and go with the flow of change. When Archangel Michael is with you, it gives you the strength and the courage to make any changes that you need to make to help you work on your divine life purpose. And this card is saying, you know, you really need to listen to your heart. And what is it that makes your heart? Sorry, it's glitching again. You maybe have to go back and watch it, and it'll probably play better, Casey. But Archangel Michael is saying you decide to follow your heart, your desire. Finally following, I'm not good enough, I couldn't do that. If Archangel Michael's with you, you can do anything. You can absolutely achieve anything. So please, please know that he is with you over the next 4 to 6 weeks. It says your connection is unstable, so I'll just wait for it to finish that and then I'll move on. Thank you. Card 2, Casey, is Chantal. And Chantal says, new romance is imminent. Either with a newcomer or through a reignited passion in your existing relationship, be open to giving and receiving love. Now, this is around the month of December, a good month for some romance and love for you, Casey. So if you are already in a relationship, it could be that there's an influx of love and romance. It kind of feels like your heart and soul's desiring more, or you're needing more attention, you're needing more affection. Maybe you're not getting the love and the affection that you need right now, but please know by December things will start to flow much better. But I will say to you, Casey, you have to be willing to receive the love as well as give it. You know, there's no point you keep putting out love and love and love if you don't receive it for yourself. So if somebody offers to give you a hug, or somebody always needs to be balanced. Card 3, Casey, is Opal, and Opal says there are children in heaven connected to you or your family. Opal says your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well cared for by God and the angels. Now, this card out would be important, and I feel like baby didn't get here or baby didn't make it here. Please know little girl is still with you and around you. And just as I say that, I get a really bad right shoulder. So I don't know if you get a bad right shoulder, your right one, or is that your partner, please, Casey? Feels like it's been damaged or dislocated in the past. Thank you. I have to give you lots of love, Casey, from your granddad, from your granny, your great aunt, and the people that all stepped forward for you today, and for allowing me to talk to you, especially live on YouTube. So thank you so much. I give so much thanks for your time and energy. Thank you. So like I say, if anything else does make sense, please come back and share it within the rid of it, Casey. And that's why they've came through to you today, Casey, to let you know that they are with you. They love you, support you, proud of you. You couldn't ask for nicer messages, you know? Just messages of love, just pure love and direction, my darling. Thank you. How does your shoulder? Okay. So anybody in the group now, please say hi, and I will just choose whoever pops out to me or out to me the most. I will do a wee reading for. So thank you, Casey. Thank you for tuning in. You know, it means a lot to me. Hi, Chantel. How are you, my darling? Please all share it as much as you possibly can. Any groups you can share it in, Twitter, you can share it in, anything. I've got to get away from Facebook. I've got to get it up. I'm actually really, really well, Claire. Thank you. I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning, buzzing about. Hello, find the donuts. I don't want to find donuts. Debbie Morninghunt sent this to Lee in Florida. Oh, thank you so much. He's maybe busy. What time is it in Florida? Scarlett, I know you're here, my darling. Thank you. Is A doing okay and well? I miss him heaps. Ooh, is A. You're not supposed to tell me anything, fine. If I'm supposed to give you a message, the angels will highlight your name in my mind and I will definitely pick you. 5 a.m. this morning. Yeah, 5 a.m. And that was down to my daughter, because I'm so connected to my daughter. She was awake at 5 o'clock in the morning, cleaning the house, doing everything. She must have been thinking about me. So when I phoned her this morning, I was like, were you up at 5 a.m.? She was like, yeah, I got the house cleaned. I did this. I was like, yeah, thanks very much. You must have been thinking about me, because it woke me up. Thank you. Shoulder feels better now. Thank you. You're so welcome, Casey. It's called distance or remote healing. We can all do distance and remote healing. Every human has the ability to do what I do. All you do is think about somebody and send the healing thought down the line. You can touch the part of your body that's sore on the other person and literally send healing that way. Oh, sorry, I will delete message. No, don't delete anything. Find your donuts. That's amazing. Yeah, I know, Claire. It is amazing. Find your donuts. I'm not offended by any way, shape, or form, but I always try and say to people, try and give me no information, because the whole point of what I do is to prove to you I don't need physical information to know what I know or to tune into the energy. Every human being, that energetic thread, every human being is connected. May pass over, but the spirit always lives on, and it's the same as electricity. So if you can switch it, you didn't get to say goodbye. Find your donuts. You missed the last breath. I get quite a bit of soreness, a bit of pain in my head here. Can I come to you, please? Find your donuts. Oh, friction. All right. There's been some friction within your family. Find your donuts. I don't know if you've cut yourself away from people or people have cut themselves away from you, please. Now, while I read with Find Your Donuts, please, if you could all just don't mind not commenting while I focus on this one. I think that's pain in his head. That's fine. If he's had an issue with his, I'm okay. It could be trauma that made him pass. I get a lot of pain in my head. Very chatty. Thank you. Now I also get a 7 being important, so either July would be important or the 7th of a month would be important. And also, do you have a scar here or a bruise here, please? Left elbow. My family's okay and pretty chirpy. It seems like I don't do riddles. Hi, Lisa McCall. How are you, my darling? I am just doing a reading with somebody. Yep, it is him. Now I feel for him. You didn't get to say goodbye, and there's still a lot of anger around that passing, and also anger within their family connected to that passing. Yes, I do have a bruise. My knee on the left thigh. So I don't know if you have a scar there or a birthmark or something there, but I get something in just the left knee. Are you actually on that area and left arm? Sorry, it is bruising. That's fine. As long as you feel it, as long as you understand it, it leaves me. Thank you. So as I say, when I get friction, I get clenched teeth. It means either there's friction within his family that's not communicating. Sorry, I missed your last message. Yeah, I'm getting pain above the left knee. So I'm not sure if you have a scar there or a mark there or something there, but I do get pain in the left knee. Had a scar there or he had something there. No problem, Ewan. Thank you so much for coming along, and feel free to pop back anytime we're on. I'm just writing this down as much as possible. Hi, Thomas. How are you, my darling? Did you hear that? Fine donuts. Not my pain on my knees. No, it's not on the knee. It's just above the knee on the left thigh, and it could be connected to A. And do you know if his family, there's been a total divide or a total separation between them, please? Nope. Okay, don't worry, I give it to you or I say it to you, it will make sense or you will find out connected to it. Sometimes when I say things, they're not always in the forefront of your mind. And quite often when I do readings online, they take an hour, and the things everybody said no to at the beginning, by the end, they've worked out what it is and it falls into place. So I do try and write the notes, and I will send you a copy of the notes if you need them to be. Oh, hey, yeah. That'll make more sense. And I also get a scar right at the back of the head here, almost to the middle, but just slightly to the right. I don't know actually anything about his family, like anything happening. That's okay, you can maybe find out. Now, do you have an uncle in spirit as well, please? Find a donuts. I get an uncle energy. I get a man above and slightly to the family, an uncle. That may be his scar. This man above you, this man above me, uncle energy does give me yes, uncle, thank you. He does give me a breathing issue or a chest compression issue because I get a very heavy feeling on my chest and I feel like I'm struggling to catch my breath or I'm struggling to breathe. Was he a smoker, please? Hi Islam, salam, washarak. So yeah, about your uncle, please. Fine. He makes me feel like you didn't get to say goodbye or you didn't get to be with him when he took his last breath. And do you like the colour green? Find a donuts. I feel a lot of greenery around you. Don't know much about my uncles. You can ask or you can find out. Love us. Nice. Okay, so find your donuts. I'm going to do some cards for you, my darling. I also do get the number 17 around you, so either the 17th of a month is important or something like that would be important. That's okay. You can ask family. I'm fine. Nope. I know you're saying no just now. Nope, you don't like green. Is there a lot of green around you, please? So do you live somewhere where there's lots of greenery, lots of vibrant green colour around you? And again, when you ask family, it could be that your uncle liked green or there is a green something connected to your uncle. Again, how we connect or how I connect things or how I understand things is they'll show me things, they'll pop up in my mind or in my, I hear things, I feel things. So I never try and alter it or change it. I just write it as I feel it. You can message me afterwards and I can send you a copy of what I've written and you can ask family members. Now, also as I'm talking to you, I'm getting a pain that I would say is connected to the colon. Thank you. Now find your donuts. Do you drive, please, or are you just about to drive. I get a feeling around a car situation, so I don't know if you're about to buy a car, learn to drive. Sorry, it was buffering. That's okay. I was with the colon, or somebody's had an issue in the bowel that could have travelled, and this could be connected to your uncle, or it could also be connected to somebody else in spirit. And I kind of feel like it could be a grandfather energy also. Also, don't worry if you don't hear it, don't worry. You can always go back and rewatch it and take notes, or just PM me and I'll send you a copy of the notes. Not a problem at all. Okay, so Find Your Donuts. The first card for you, my darling, is Omega. And Omega says victory. Your desire is coming to fruition. Keep up the good work. Now, this card, I would say, is a battle that you've been trying to deal with for some time. It's unstable, so I just wait for it to finish. It is buffering a lot on your end. I do apologize. Where in the world are you, Find the Donuts? So card one, as I'm saying, is a victory. It is a battle. And I kind of feel like this is a battle within yourself. So I am struggling to Find the Donuts. Please feel free to go back and watch it. So Omega's saying that you are having a battle, and it kind of feels like a battle within yourself. Like your mind, you're battling with your mind all the time. I feel like your mind kind of finds your own negatives rather than find positives. And so I feel like you're constantly having this emotional battle within yourself. And this card is saying you are about to, you're about to complete the battle. You're about to win the battle, and hopefully it will make you feel stronger and better within yourself. I feel like the challenges that you've been going through over the last 3 to 4 months have been preparing you for this next phase of your life. You are ready to move forward into a completely new situation, because Isabella is the next card and says, yes, the timing is right for this new venture. My mind is okay and pretty calm and chirpy now. So have you been quality? As I said, it feels like you've been putting yourself down a lot, or it's like you're constantly, you have a lot of thoughts that you've been trying with. And this could be, do I move into this new project of work? Do I move into this new house situation? It feels like you're weighing up the pros and cons of lots of different ideas rather than just one idea at the moment. Isabella is saying, yes, the time is right for you to move into this new phase of life. It could be the weather. It's pretty calm here, but I don't know about you guys if you've got a lot of wind or anything like that. So Isabella is saying you are ready to walk into this new challenge or this new chapter, and everything will go to plan. It will go the way that you need it to go. It feels like what about your partner or somebody directly linked to you? Because we can project other people's energy. We can project other people's thoughts and feelings. So it could be that there's somebody around you battling with their mind or their emotions. But Isabella is saying you are going into a new chapter of life, a new level of living in around December time. And the angels say that this is going to be a really positive situation for you. It's going to help you move forward in life. It's going to give you new challenges. It may put some blocks in your way just to kind of test you. But please know that the angels will assist you in all areas of your life. Card 3 takes you into... all the messages are being deleted. I don't know why. It is who is struggling that. Okay. That would make sense. So maybe you will have to make a really big decision, and it'll kind of be a decision of, do I stay and continue, or do I walk away from a situation? I have a massive crush on him. Okay, so then this is in January, February. This is where you are going to have the question of, do I continue to be around him and try and support him, or do I walk away from him? Because you have to ask yourself, I retracted just for privacy. Okay, no problem. Vanessa is saying only you can make this decision. You won't need to make it until around January or February. Things are going to evolve around then. And once fearlessly, and Vanessa is a very strong, powerful woman, and when she makes up her mind, she doesn't go back on it. And that's what this card is saying too. I hope that all makes sense to you. And as I said, you can even ask A the things that didn't make sense to you. You could ask A if those things connect to him. David, it's got to be hard giving messages on here because you can't see our faces or real names. I'm so impressed with all this on here, Dina. You never stop amazing me with your wonderful gift. Ah, thank you. Yeah, I don't need names, I don't need pictures, and that's one of the so many people accuse me of reading Facebook pages and going on trailing on Facebook pages, and I don't need to prove myself. I don't even know if they're male or female, especially, Finder Donuts. It could be anybody. It could be anyone, so I want to be able to hook into the energy and prove that energy is real. The more of us that understand the energy, the more of us come together as one, the community as a whole. I do want to have a cigarette, if you don't mind. He's been ignoring me, unfortunately. Okay, so right now he might be ignoring you, but you can do things in a different way with Finder Donuts. Okay, so when we do things verbally, we will often get a negative response, so if you just go and say, oh, blah, 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 you're told to piss off. So we need to do a lot of positive thinking. You need to really send out positive, loving thoughts towards him. Please make sure, you're thinking that he's going to come closer back into your life. See if you think those thoughts, they will literally pop up in his head and he will be drawn to you more. If you keep thinking in your head, oh, he doesn't like me, he doesn't want me, he will. It's like dropping a stone in the ocean. When you drop a stone in the ocean, how far does the ripple go? Sorry, smoking on live. I probably shouldn't, but hey ho, stuff happens. I don't beat myself up about things because I don't give it a response. I know Evolve will fix you, and nocebo is this belief that something will kill you. So to me, those are nocebo. I don't believe they will kill me. Well, I am very fortunate. I will try and just give a little bit of a cleanse in between readings. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So what I'm going to do is, if everybody, I'll pull a card for, just one card for everybody in the group just now. So either think of one question. If you want to think, you have a think. Everybody, you can either think of one question, you can post your question if you want, or you can just post an emoji or a letter or something to say that you've asked the question in your mind, and I will pull a card for each question I see. I mean, he's a little bit strange sometimes and drops off the face of the earth. Did I send a bit of messages? Don't worry, just send positive thoughts. Like I say, I'm just going to get everybody to pick a question or to think of a question and then put a comment. And once you've done your comment, I'm gonna do a card for every one person in here, one card, which will hopefully answer your question. So the first person to ask the question, a card has fallen. Too cold to go outside. I don't smoke outside anyway, Lisa. This is my house, and if I want to smoke on it, I will. The only time I don't, obviously, is when the granddaughter's here, and then we'll have to go outside. Claire Craig, you've asked a question, my darling. Claire Craig, this card falls for you. Opal, you're worrying about children, or your question is about children. So this card is saying well cared for, but it is a positive card, and I would say that the answer to your question is yes. Does that make sense for you, Claire Craig? Lisa Gordon. Lisa Gordon, I've got this card, as you are, and says your desired to happen. This is for Lisa Gordon. Happen, but you have to be patient and you have to allow the angels to bring it at just the right time. It is a given that it will be granted. Claire Craig, you glitched a lot and I didn't hear the meaning of the card. Okay, I'll go back and read it in a second, Claire. So this card is for Lisa Gordon and says, whatever the question was, the answer is saying, yes, your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Just relax, take a step back. And so let me see if I can find the card for you. Here we go. Claire, it was Opal, which is the children card. So your question to me would signify that you asked about children or around a children's situation, and the angels want you to know that they are watching over your children and they're going to make sure. Chantel Thompson, my darling, you've asked a question. Now don't keep thinking about different. You're looking at where you've been, you're looking at where you're going, but you've been judging yourself a lot, Chantel Thompson. So this card is about asking yourself not to judge yourself. It's asking you to see the situations that you've made or the decisions that you've made as stepping stones to bring you to where you are right now. Lisa Gordon glitched here too, but I think I got most of it. Fingers crossed it happens soon. It will, Lisa, don't worry. Don't worry, because when you worry, you slow it all down. It just becomes, a lot harder to achieve. Just relax and know it's on its way to you. So Chantel Thompson, Layla is saying you need to get one with nature. Contemplate your question. Ask the angels to take that question and to bring what it is you need to get the clarity that you need, and to realize that the decisions and the situations you've made have all brought you to where you are today. So they can't have been wrong decisions. They have brought you to where you are today. I hope that answers your question, Chantel. Debbie, that's my question. Yeah, I'm just working my way down the list, my darling. Please answer Debbie's question. Debbie's question, Isabella, yes. The timing is right for this new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. Debbie, you couldn't get a better answer. Straight out, yes. Thank you. Lorna Crosby, I'm going to do your question now, my darling. You're welcome. Lorna Crosby, we have the pet card. So I don't know if you have a pet in heaven that you would like to hear from, or you are planning on taking on a new pet. Maybe you wish to work with animals, or your question was around an animal, Lorna. And it could be, if you've lost an animal, your question was that you hope that they are around you and that they're still with you, even though they're in the spirit world. Yvonne says you have a special bond with animals, and your pets on earth and in heaven are watched over by angels. If you asked, is now a good time to take on a pet? This would definitely signify that yes, now is the time. I hope that all makes sense to you. Thank you. So thank you so much, everybody, for coming on today. I've really enjoyed it. It's been really calm. It's been really nice. It's been really intimate, and I've really enjoyed it. Please feel free to share the video anywhere that you can share it, and it's half an hour a day, because I really need to build up the YouTube channel so that everybody can get me on here. Thank you so much. Subscribe and like. Yes, definitely. I mean, please subscribe the time I go live, and then you'll all know when I'm on, and hopefully you shouldn't miss. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming today. I hope you have a fantastic day ahead, and I look forward to seeing you all again soon. Take care, my lovelies. Bye-bye.